RC covers the WNBA and the NBA. So let's talk about it. It's going to be a quick video here, but a couple things I want to speak on. But first, please subscribe, like the video, hit the bell. It's free, totally free, and I appreciate it. So quickly, I wanted to cover my thoughts, my takes on this upcoming, already tipped off actually, WNBA season, which started tonight, earlier this evening, with a slew of games. Not like 6 or 7 games, but a good 3 or 4 games tonight. And one of those is also Brittany Griner is returning. It should be very emotional, touching. Tonight's finale game is the LA Sparks versus the Phoenix Mercury. So if you're not out on the East Coast, if you got nothing to do, check that game out. I think it'll be very, very deep, very emotional, a good game, hopefully, as the Phoenix Mercury play the LA Sparks with the newly acquired De'Erica Hamby. So I just wanted to pick a few predictions. So I think my WNBA MVP is probably going to be either Asia Wilson or predicated upon how their record sits for the season. Maybe Elena Deladon, if she remains healthy. I like to say that is a great possibility, I feel, that EWD can make a run for that MVP. Of course, Asia Wilson would be my other choice. My WNBA Finals prediction is going to remain the Las Vegas Aces versus the New York Liberty. I know that seems status quo status quo, but that's what I feel. I'm a Las Vegas Aces fan. I'm definitely not rooting against them anytime soon, even though we're having the news and the issues with Becky Hammond. But yes, Aces versus the Liberty, Aces in 5. I know the Liberty lost tonight, but that's just, out the gate, maybe jitters. They are somewhat of a new team getting acclimated with each other. They now have a big three, so give it time. Surprise teams. Who do I feel would be potentially a surprise team? I'm going to go ahead and go with the Seattle Storm with Jay Lovell. Also, Joel Lloyd, the addition of the Tennessee rookie Jordan Horston. McGregor, I think is her name. I don't know if I said it correctly. Also a surprise team. Could very well be the Connecticut Sun. Even though they lost Jonquel Jones, they still have Alyssa Thompson, Brianna Jones. They still have Natasha Heidemann. We may see the next step being taken from Dejanay Carrington. They also have the addition of Leah Brown. So that's a surprise team for me. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys about my expectations, my predictions for this year. I do feel like some of the disappointments for this season, if that's possible, I do think that the fever will take time. So I'm not going to say disappointing, but I don't see them contending for like the playoffs or anything like that. And it depends on how you look at it. If you're expecting a major jump to the playoffs, I think you might be disappointed, but I do think they'll get more wins than they did last season. Another potential disappointment, I look at the Dallas Wings. I don't think they're quite ready yet. I think they have a lot of youth that, in my opinion, in my estimation, they should allow Ashley Jones and Maddie Siegrist to play, especially with Diamond DeShields being injured, and also Lou Lopez Senechild, the rookie out of UConn, being hurt. Just allow those guys to play. Siegrist, and Jones allowed them to play with Arike Ogumawale and just see what happens. But I don't think they're gonna go too far. But again, I don't say they're disappointing. It's all how you look at it. But they could very well be. If some people expected big things, they would possibly be disappointed by the Dallas Wings. Um, Teams with a big question mark, maybe the Chicago Sky. I really don't know what they're going to put on the floor. Um, I mean, I do know that they're putting out Kalea Copper and they're going to have Marina Mabry, but I don't know how it's going to all mesh together. Obviously, they cut Kayana Traylor, who I felt they should have kept, and Isabel Harrison is going to miss time. But I don't know what to expect from the other players. Dana Owens, I'm just not 100% sure because I was one of the people who felt like when they lost Candace Parker, they probably should have, blew it up, like just let everything just hit reset. But I don't know, and I definitely don't believe that James Wade has any intentions of ever doing a full on rebuild. So it's a question mark there because I just want to see like who's going to step up and really help them get where they're trying to go. I mean, we have 12 teams and everybody is not going to go 30 and 10, 27 and 13. It's just not going to happen. So there has to be some team or a couple of teams that realize like, hey, we need to be looking towards the future. And also, question mark, Minnesota Lynx. I just don't know. I feel like they're a middle of the pack team, similar to possibly the Chicago Sky. And middle of the pack isn't great or good. So I don't know what to really say that the Lynx and the Sky are going to be. But right now, last time I checked, the Sky are playing the Lynx tonight, and the Sky were handling the Lynx pretty easily. So maybe the Sky may be onto something. But I also, like I'm saying here, the Lynx, I don't know what to expect. I do think that they probably will have one of the better records of the season, just because even though they have Nafisa Collier and the addition of Diamond Miller, and also they have some other pretty good vet pieces, and they kept Dorka, the tall center out of UConn. I just don't think they have everything that they'll need to get back to where they want to be. So but that's my WNBA season preview. Got it out kind of late, but I put it out. I didn't get the chance to really write out a full list and discuss all things I wanted to discuss, but all in all, I believe I covered a lot. Let me know what you think about the WNBA season upcoming. Let me know your pick for MVP, your surprise teams, your WNBA Finals prediction, teams that you feel have a question mark by them. And I'll be glad to read the comments. And if you could, like this video, subscribe to the channel before I get out of here. I appreciate you for watching. Thanks.